Hello, I'm Ken Hosac with Cradlepoint. Today we're going to walk through a brief demonstration of NetCloud Perimeter. And the way we're going to do that is in our demonstration store operations center, which you see behind me. And I'm going to show examples of using NetCloud Perimeter to manage items, devices, laptops, digital signage, IoT devices in a remote location. So first of all, as an overview, I'll go through this in a second. I have a diagram of the store. I have NetCloud Manager, which is our portal, our view into the routers and into the networks within NetCloud Perimeter. I have a video shot, which is going through NetCloud Perimeter, live video of the remote store that we're doing. And then I've brought up over here the actual point of sale device. I've brought it up using a remote tool to log into that, and I'll use that to highlight using NetCloud to securely access a remote location. So first of all, for orientation, we are at the store operations center, and we have a local store, and in the store there's a point of sale device, there's digital signage, and there's a camera. We also have IoT devices. We have a light and a fan, which I'll talk about how we're going to control that. And then separately, we have a different network for cameras, different network for our digital signage. But if you look at what we're doing, and from my laptop, I'll be able to access that. With NetCloud Perimeter, we take the local networks at each location, and we map them into overlay networks. So on the top, you can see the overlay networks that exist for the store, for the signage, and the cameras. And the way that works is we set up micro segments for the store, the signage, the cameras, and we control who has access to which devices by using NetCloud Perimeter to define which devices participate in the network and which admins have access to that, what policies they have for accessing those devices. So down here, these are the routers for the stores. I have the router for the cameras, the routers for the digital signage, and the router for the demo store. This is the remote store that we're managing. And then within the store network, these are the devices that are part of that store network. And that consists of, talked about the light, the fan, so there's a couple IoT devices, a camera, the routers themselves, the point of sale device, the digital signage. And so even though these are remotely located, I can easily access these devices without all of the complexity that traditional networking makes you go through to be able to do that. The old school VPN tunnels going up to an ASA concentrator with a lot of command line interfaces to configure the VLANs and configure those segments, the keys with the opportunity to fat finger the keys and take out hours. With NetCloud Perimeter, everything is easy. It's simple, it's agile. It's a host-based architecture, so there's a client that goes on my laptop and a client that goes into the digital signage, into the point of sale device that essentially creates authentication and encryption for those devices to join the network. Once I'm on the network, and this is a black cloud, the IP addresses are inside of my cloud. They're not accessible from the outside, so I can access them from inside the cloud. So if I look at the video for the store, this is live video of the store going through NetCloud Perimeter. So again, I have surveillance camera going through that private network. I want to make sure that no one else can access that network. This screen, I've logged into the point of sale device at that network, and what I'm going to do is an example of remotely accessing and controlling that digital signage. So in this case, I want to, normally as an admin I'd be doing different things, but if I want to print out a receipt, I can go pay, print credit card. This is a Windows 10 based point of sale device. And so when I print that receipt, in the store, you'll see that there's the receipt was printed. And for your convenience, if you pivot over to the store here, we have the demo store in our lobby. And you can see the camera, you can see the digital signage, the point of sale device. This is the receipt from the printer. Here's the Cradlepoint router. Here's the fan and the power supply. So I'm going to grab my phone. One of the other parts of this demo is to be able to use NetCloud Perimeter to remotely access and control IoT devices in the store. So in this case, I have a fan and a power supply. So I'm using NetCloud Perimeter to turn on the fan and to turn off the light. You can see there's a red light down here, and I'm able to do that securely over a private network. So just to conclude, again, this is Cradlepoint NetCloud Platform. The NetCloud Platform consists of on-premise routers and cloud-delivered services. On-premise routers for branch offices and retail stores, for vehicles, and for other machine-to-machine devices such as kiosks and digital signage. Cloud-delivered services for cloud-based management, cloud-delivered networking, cloud-delivered security. And that's the NetCloud platform with our NetCloud OS, which is the operating system on our routers, and the NetCloud client, which can be embedded into any IoT device that's capable of running Linux, Windows, Android, or iOS. Thank you very much.